Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So we are only a couple of weeks away from the best fighter in the world, Terence Crawford, moving up to another weight class, fighting against very dangerous champion, Israel Madrimov. Madrimov, he's in tremendous shape training for this fight. He's an aggressive, intelligent power puncher from Uzbekistan. And he's a switch hitter just like Terence Crawford. And when you include the fact that Terence Crawford is 36 years old and he's moving up in weight, that makes this a serious challenge. There's a reason why David Benavidez did not look like a Mexican monster when he moved up to 175. And mind you, he wasn't fighting someone on the caliber of a Madrimov. Terence Crawford, he's moving up in weight to take on the most dangerous champion in the division right now. This is actually more of a dangerous fight than the Sebastian Fundora fight would have been. In fact, I believe this fight is going to be more difficult than the Errol Spence fight was for Terence Crawford. But then again, a lot of Terence Crawford's fights were more difficult than the Errol Spence fight was. The only difference is this fight is at a higher weight class. It's pretty ironic when you think about it, because if Terence Crawford wasn't black, old media would be talking about nothing but numbers. For example, if this was Lomachenko, they would be constantly bringing up his age, the fact that he's naturally the smaller man, and how many months he's been out of the ring. This is what they did as soon as the Haney versus Lomachenko fight was announced, and this is the same thing they're going to do when we get the announcement of Gervonta versus Lomachenko. They want to make excuses for the guy that they're rooting for, which is the foreigner, because they felt the American was going to win, or in Gervonta's case, is going to win. But fighters on a coincidental list like Terence Crawford, they don't get that luxury. It doesn't matter how old they are. It doesn't matter how small they are. If they lose, they just lost. And I believe Terence Crawford, he's aware of this, which is why he wants to put on his best performance. But we don't know how Terence Crawford's power is going to translate to a higher weight class, because sparring with bigger guys in the gym with bigger gloves and headgear, it is nowhere near the same thing. Jermell Charlo and David Benavidez, they can tell you that. This is why it takes a very, very special fighter to move up multiple weight classes and completely dominate the competition. Something else I thought about Madrimov that was pretty interesting. The fact that he's been in training camp with Dimitri Bivol. He helped Bivol prepare for the Canelo fight. And something tells me he probably did better against Bivol than Canelo did. So this is a big fight. This is a really big fight for Terence Crawford's career, and it's obviously the biggest fight of Madrimov's career. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.